Welcome to the Andrea Giovino Show. I'd like to thank all the subscribers that continue to subscribe, keep continuing leaving comments, and thank you, Jesus, for giving me this platform. Today we're opening up Toby T&T is back, my co-host, and being that in the news every day, and I have done something before, we're going to talk about the diddler, P Diddy, the insane.
What, the baby oil?
Not just the baby oil.
I mean, we're gonna talk about the crime.
Corruption, the crime. It's he's charged with numerous felonies, serious felonies. He's facing life.
So the crime, the corruption, the degeneration in the music and entertainment industry as a whole. So it's not just Diddy. We're gonna get back into Diddy, but this industry is a slimy industry. And, you know, you need to surround yourself with good people in life. And there are good people in the entertainment industry, but there's a lot of...
Well, it's not just the music industry, because look what happened with Harvey Weinstein, what he did with the women.
Film, entertainment, entertainment in
Bill
general.
Cosby. I mean, so it's that I think people get to that level and they think that they are untouchable. And that they could commit all these different heinous, disgusting, corrupt crimes, especially against young, innocent women.
Yeah, whenever you get young children involved, that's always one of the worst possible.
That's the worst.
That's one of the worst.
You know, trafficking,
things.
The worst.
Disgrace, disgusting.
So, and why? When you have the thing I don't understand, and why I wanted to do a show on this, is that these people are talented. You're making so much money. You're so talented. You know, why would you want to go ahead and have these disgusting parties? It's part of evil, the devil, demonic. Anything that's not good is there. Like they're saying, like these freak out parties, like orgies and stuff. That's not what life's supposed to be about.
I think what ends up happening with a lot of these individuals is they get sucked in to this lifestyle. You get some freak with a lot of money,
like him,
decides to do certain things, throw certain types of parties, have certain types of events. You get a lot of celebrities that happen to be at these events, as you know, and then you know the bigger ones that have a lot more money. I guess Diddy being one of them, the diddler.
The diddler.
You know, you could do a lot more, get away with a lot more. I mean, you know, they're throwing parties in mansions or, you know, big places where, you know,
you have a lot of other big names showing up.
A lot of drugs too in the background. A lot of drugs, a lot of alcohol in the background.
Yeah.
You get a lot of young people
that are impressed with all that.
Young men and women that they get impressed with the celebrity status. You and I have had the conversation earlier. Like, we've met a lot of celebrities.
Oh, my God. I have through the years of my own career. And
we're not impressed with that.
No.
We like to meet good people.
Just good people.
I love to meet a celebrity if they're a good person.
Right.
They're a good human being.
Well, they have morals.
Yes.
Just morally conscious of what's right and wrong in life. And not because how much money is in a bank account. That's not going to impress me. I could care less what you have.
But I think at some point, you know, including myself, even when I was younger, you know, that celebrity impresses you. You meet a celebrity, it's a little bit like, you know.
Yeah, not today.
Not today. I understand. No. Not today. But again, you know, we're from an inner circle of certain things. Mm-hmm. And so we've been around and have met a lot of famous people. A lot of people haven't. You know, there's people that never met a celebrity in their life. Right. So, you know, they don't understand it. I guess for us, you could see the pros and the cons of when you meet good people or you meet people that are just not so good.
I just think that it's that what got P Diddy to that point where he's a dad himself. He's a father of children. He has his own daughters. I mean, how do you not consciously think like you wouldn't? I would hope you wouldn't want your daughters to be a part of that. But I mean, now they're saying his sons were a part of that. Well, how did this all come about? Like, how do you get to a level? Because to normal people, that's the lowest of the low.
Yeah.
That's the lowest of the low.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get any lower. And then you see people saying they backtracked other videotapes. That was a great party. Other celeb, what a fun time we have. That's what you call fun?
But he might have had it.
I mean, is that a fun time?
sure-
Getting stoned on drugs, hardcore drugs, having orgies, being part of that? To me, it's disgusting.
Well, here's the thing, right? He might have had a great party. And then you got what goes on behind the closed doors.
Well, that's right.
In these mansions, behind the closed doors and in the back
The
rooms.
freak-ons, they said. What's the freak-on? They said
Yeah.
the lights go down. They get like crazy, like demons, and all the drugs are out there. And then there's people on the table doing all kinds of sick stuff, of sexual stuff.
Yeah, nothing. I don't care how big the celebrities are. Nothing I would want to be around. Nothing you'd want to
I
be
would
around.
never,
But again-
never in all the years. Disgusting.
But again, somebody throws a nice party at a mansion.
A nice party,
But then
a cocktail party, an appropriate party.
But then there's backroom stuff that goes on at these parties. There's the backroom stuff. There's the stuff that goes on downstairs.
But that's why it's all coming to light now.
There's the stuff that goes on the west wing of the mansion.
Yeah.
That's where some of this other stuff is going down. And, I think a guy like P Diddy, if you watched him throughout the years, because I have, just being in the entertainment industry and doing some of the stuff that I did with music, I looked at him. I always thought he was a good dude, a talented dude.
I did too.
Someone that was a good person that was trying to do the right thing. But if you watch him throughout the years, he looks like somebody that escalated in his ego, in who he was. He looks like he escalated to where he thought he was the guy. And his ego started to blow up more and more.
Well,
and
like I
more.
said, they think they're untouchable.
Because he was a big celebrity,
Yeah.
because he had a lot of money, because he was a powerful player in the music and entertainment industry, and
they're going to make another example out of him. He's not getting out. Then it's just like R. Kelly.
listen,
Same thing. It's going to happen.
If anybody did something to hurt and traffic people and hurt little children, he should never get out. If you're doing something to hurt young children,
Yeah, I mean,
That's the
listen,
worst.
people want to have orgies and all. That's their business. It really
Not my
is. It's none of
business.
my business. That's not.
don't
what
agree with it.
I don't
That's
agree
not
with
my
it,
business.
and that's not something I even want to judge. I don't care.
Yeah.
But when you get involved in ruining young, whether it's male or female, lives by trafficking and giving them drugs and making them out of it, under the age of 18, even under the age, to do that, traffic young girls or young boys, you deserve everything you get. I'm sorry, because that ruins them for life. For life. They're never going to be the same. They don't know they're kids.
yeah,
And where is P Diddy's mother? How did she, she never knew these parties were going on or got wind of it to say, because you know how I would be. You know how I would be. I don't care how old my kids are. Are you people crazy?
yeah.
I would disown yous. So I just don't understand what the mindset is that they get that much money where they forget about really how to have fun or how to have a party. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, again, caught up in that lifestyle, caught up in the entertainment industry. If you think about it, right? Let's go back to the music videos and where this all starts. What are they promoting? They're promoting partying. They're promoting drugs. They're promoting their liquor brands.
Sex.
They're promoting sex and the sexualization of
Yeah.
women. And it's not that almost everybody that's watching this show doesn't want to have sex. It's not that. It's the way
promiscuous.
they're sexualizing
Yeah.
young women and the way they regard young women.
To be promiscuous.
Is that how you would want your daughter,
No.
your niece, your sister, your mother to be regarded?
No.
That's why I have a lack of respect for the music industry in general. I don't want to say as an entire whole, but as a majority of what these major record labels put out. This is what they promote. They promote
Well, because
the
it's
sexual, not, and I'm not talking about sex in general. Listen, we all need to procreate in order
Right.
for this world to grow. It's the sexualization of young women in an inappropriate manner. It's making like drug dealing is okay. It's
well, it's not just young women, because you had a lot of young, very successful entertainers, young kids coming up and idolizing him.
well, yeah.
You
Well,
know?
it's the young men that are idolizing it. They're trying to follow in the footsteps of these big rappers. It's not
Right.
just P Diddy.
Right.
Okay, we can't just call out P Diddy. It's all of these guys that aren't doing the right thing and selling this product, because it's a product. It's a product of music and entertainment that they're selling to young children,
Right.
and they're doing it for money, celebrity, and fame. Again,
It's all coming to light, though, now.
I'm a squirrel trying to get a nut. I'm a small player. I passed up on so many offers in the music industry and in the entertainment industry that I had come across, and offers that were given to me because of my integrity. Because at the end of the day, I said, I'd rather pass than sacrifice who I am as a person. So I've had a lot of offers that were given to me in the entertainment industry that I just simply walked away from, and I'm content with that. And again, I may not have hit no big celebrity status like some of these other guys, but I know who I am at the end of the day, and I didn't compromise who I am at the end of the day. And I believe that's more important
I think,
as a person.
I think it's more important to be morally conscious of what you're subjecting yourself to. Like, if I were to be invited to a party and I would have witnessed something like that, I would never stay. I'd walk out. This is not for me. That's just who I am. I'd walk out. Given my background, given my culture, the Italian culture, and how women, are usually protected even by their neighborhood where I come from, that's not, like, it's very foreign to me to have other men watch women that you care about having sex with other men. Like, that's so foreign. Where I come from, you get killed for that.
I think when someone sees another woman getting drugged or raped or something being done against their will or a child being hurt, and it's all of our responsibility to step up and do something.
Absolutely.
Like
No, but they went along with it, a lot of them, like party fun, whether it's the alcohol or the drugs. But at the end of the day, for me, if you believe in God, you got to believe in the devil. To me, that's evil. That's evil. You're getting involved with all evil, luring you in, trying to pull you in. And then not sometimes, when you cross that line of menage a trois or orgies or whatever, you don't come back from that. Then you could never be happy with one-on-one, which it's supposed to be being in love with one person. Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah. For me, I don't know. I don't plan on doing anything like that.
I know,
that's not my thing.
I've known people, and they don't come back from that.
Yeah.
They don't come back from it. They just not come back from it in a sense of they can't be happy with just that one woman.
Yeah. But look, I don't knock the nice parties and the fancy stuff or anything like that. You know what?
An appropriate cocktail party,
especially in that industry. I don't knock it. I think
it's so,
and you can't say that everybody that goes to these parties is aware of some of the stuff that's going on behind the closed doors.
Right. A lot
because
aren't.
There's stuff that, so there might be a lot of big celebrities, a lot of big people that may be at these particular parties, but they don't necessarily know what's going on in the back doors.
No, and they might leave before it gets to that hour.
Before it gets too freaky.
Yeah, and they don't know.
Or before the baby oil comes out.
Before the baby oil comes out.
I mean,
1,000 bottles of baby oil for what?
That's unimaginable.
I really want them.
I wonder if that's even true. That almost
No,
sounds
they
unimaginable.
said it's true. They put the picture that the feds found it, and they took the pictures when they went in the house of the 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
What are you going to do with 1,000 bottles of baby
I
oil?
don't know, but under the investigation, when the trial comes, somebody's got to ask him, why were there 1,000 bottles of baby oil? From what they're saying is he pours it over himself, and he slides all over, in and out of everybody. That's what they're saying. So I don't know, but I think that
bizarre.
Listen, one thing I do know from my own background when I was arrested, when the feds come, they got a strong case against you. Yeah. I don't care what the lawyers say. Mm-hmm. Lawyers are known liars. Yeah. I don't care what the lawyers say. They're paid liars.
I would venture to listen, in this country, you're innocent until proven guilty.
Yes, you are.
In this particular set of circumstances, what you just said, when the feds
come, 98% of the time, they have a strong case against you.
They can't,
they're not wasting their time.
They can't just get warrants. And
he's got no bail. The judge denied it. Yeah. The judge denied the bail, everything. So that tells me, if the judge denies the bail,
Didn't he get out, though, for his mother being in the hospital?
No, I think that was a past thing. I don't think they're letting him out. They said they're not letting him out. I think they're not letting him out because they're afraid with all the money he has, he's going to tamper with the witnesses and try to buy the witnesses off and whatever that is. So, no.
Take off on a yacht.
And for a judge to do that, from my own experience, for a judge to say no, there's a real strong evidence against him. There's some real strong evidence. And it's actually sad. The whole thing is really sad because he was a talented person. He had all these Ciroc and this and his music. Why do that?
Yeah, he was a brand. He's not even a talented person. I mean, he had a brand.
He had a brand that was a successful brand.
That he built.
He built a successful brand, and they have him on suicide watch. They have him on suicide watch. So we just wanted to bring that, out because, just to give our input. And anything else you want to put out about it?
Not necessarily, but if you're ever in a position with anybody, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a celebrity. We don't need to even be referring to celebrities. But if you're in a position where you see something or someone comes to you, sometimes we need to really step back and think, do we need to help this person in a certain way or a certain manner? And, is there something that we can do?
Or just for women to be true to themselves. Don't ever make someone put you in such an uncomfortable position where just because they have a lot of money or you think you're going to go on their yacht or they're going to fly you here, but morally inside your stomach, you're saying this isn't right. Go with your instincts. Go with your instincts. If your instincts are telling you it's not right, I will guarantee you it's not right.
And 100%, if, the appeal of hanging around celebrities, and even if it's not celebrities and it's maybe that person from the neighborhood that's maybe more popular or more famous, because it doesn't have to be TV or
no.
It could be the person from the neighborhood that's like the neighborhood celebrity that's maybe more popular than everybody else, that maybe the girl likes or whatever. It doesn't have to be a Diddy type caliber. It could be anybody. Don't let that consume you. Like what needs to consume people, I think, is good people and bad people. What's right and what's wrong at the end of the day. And that's what we all need to look at, is what's good and what's bad, what's right and what's wrong. It's nice to see the flash. We all like it. I'm not going to sit here and deny I don't like being around celebrities, being around certain elements and the better things and the finer things of life. I do. I enjoy it. I think we all enjoy it. But there's a time where you don't compromise who you are as a person.
Right.
And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day.
Right.
And that's what really helps us all, I believe, make the right choices.
With that, we'll close out.
I'm going to say God bless.
Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Thank you.